students. Today in this session, I'll explain about bijective functions, inverse of a function, and the composition of functions. So let's start with the one important thing. In last video, I had explained that if we have two sets A and B, and the elements of A, B, C, E, and this is D, E, F, and this is a function, and this function is defined in such a way: A is mapped with D, B is mapped with E, C is mapped with F. Then I said that on the basis of domain, if we will see, each element is 1 mapped with the element set elements of B. Second thing, all elements of set B has its pre-image. So on the basis of domain, the name of this function is 1, and on the basis of codomain, it is also known as 1 onto function. 1 onto function. So this function here, on the basis of this figure, we can say this is 1 onto function. I explained 1 is known as injective function, and this is known as surjective. What is this? Surjective. Now, if a function is showing both the parts, injective and surjective, then we will say that this function is bijective function. Which function? Bijective function. So what is the definition of bijective function? If a function is 1 and onto, then it is known as the bijective function. So this is very important part. You have to keep in your mind. If we have to check a function is bijective, we have to check two things in that function. First is 1, it means injectivity. Second is onto, that is surjectivity. Next, inverse of a function. Now look at this thing. For this part, I'll explain this thing here only. If this is a function from A to B, f is a function from A to B, and this function is 1 and onto also, it means in the reverse portion also we can create a function. That means if we will map D from A, E from B, F from G, C, then we will give the name of this function G. So we can consider G, B to A be a function. It means in this part, this B will work as a domain and set A will work as a codomain. So whenever a function is 1 onto, then in that case we will get the inverse of this function. So it is mentioned here, let A and B be two non-empty sets. If A to B be a bijection, we want to denote a rule which associates each elements of B with their pre-images. Let G be a function, associate each element of Y belongs to B to its pre-image. X belongs to A under F, that is we have fx is equals to y. It implies that gy is equals to x. And in normal case, we will consider this G as a F inverse. G as a F inverse. It means we can say if y is equals to fx or fx is equals to y, it implies that F inverse y is equals to x. So this is a very important question. If we have to prove that a function is having its inverse or not, first of all we will prove that it is bijective, and if it is bijective, then surely it will have its inverse also. Now, what is the invertible function? It is not the very new thing. A function whose inverse exists is called the invertible function. It means अगर किसी भी function का inverse मिल रहा है, it means that function is known as the invertible function. Now the very important point, composition of functions. Let's take with the one practical example, then we will come to this part. Let us suppose we have I am taking only 5 students, number 1, 2, 3, 4, this 4 students of class 12, and I am considering this is a set A. Now when these students are appearing in board exam, then board is providing a roll number. Let us suppose this set is B. Okay. Now any roll number, you know very well, when you will be appear in board exam, you will see that board will provide you a roll number. After then what happen? When they will take the exam, then on answer script they will write down their roll number. But while this is a time of evaluation, board will not show their roll number and board will provide a code for their copies. Let us suppose this is represented by the set C. It means जनरली स्टूडेंट ये था, इसे कोई रोल नंबर मिला और इस रोल नंबर के बाद इस रोल नंबर को भी एलिमिनेट कर इसकी कॉपी पर एक कोड लिख दिया गया. इन द सेम वे विद दिस स्टूडेंट, विद दिस स्टूडेंट, with this student, with this student, and like that with so many students. So if I am considering from this to this part, this function f, this one I am considering this is the function g, then you can consider कि ये जो फंक्शन, ये जो हमारे पास स्टूडेंट है, ये डायरेक्टली इससे ही कनेक्टेड हो गया. इट मीन्स क्या हुआ, इसका कंपोजिशन हो गया. इट मीन्स इसका आइडेंटिफिकेशन केवल इसकी स्क्रिप्ट के बेसिस पे ही हो सकता है. सो दिस इज नोन एज द कंपोजिशन ऑफ द फंक्शंस, टू फंक्शंस. सो दैट इज व्हाई it is mentioned here. Let us suppose this is a set A. If its elements are x, then there is a function f from A to B. Then in this B functions, the elements will be in fx form. And this B function is again connected by, B set is again connected by a function g. Let us suppose the elements of this in this C set will be in the form of gfx, and ultimately we will say that A to C we have a function, and this function is nominated by the function as a gof. What is this? Gof. Now one more thing, if we will think about in a reverse way, which is true in some cases, but in some cases we have to check. If this is f is bijective, g is bijective, then we can also consider a composition gof. What is this? For. It is not the gof, this is for. In this direction this is gof, and in this direction it will be for. Now we are discussing about here only gof. There are the few terms. If this is a composite function, then gof will exist only in that case if the range of f is the subset of domain of g. देखिए इस g के लिए ये इसका डोमेन है, और जो f की रेंज आएगी वो डोमेन g का क्या होना चाहिए? सबसेट. The composition fork will exist if the range of g is the subset of domain of f. Other thing, ये भी हो सकता है कि gof exist करे but fork exist ना करे. And also it is not the compulsion that gof and fork may be equal or not. It means ये होता है कि gof equal fork के हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी. And the last point is, if f(ab) is a bijective function, then f inverse of, it means this composition will be Ia, and f(f) inverse composition will be Ib, where Ia and Ib are the identity functions of A and B respectively. Thanks and God bless you.